Good morning, everyone. So I'm Charlotte, and this is Rachael, and we are MindMate investors from MindMate, and we are a Leeds-based mental health website based for 11 to 25-year-olds in Leeds, and the website has loads of different issues on there, ranging from school stress, exam stress, self-harm, staying safe online. Obviously, a lot of issues are starting to happen now on social media, especially Facebook. But MindMate started 4 years ago on June the 5th, 2014, where myself and other young people sat down at Munro House and said what was needed in Leeds for young people, because services were getting cut, you know, crime rates were going up for young people, and we needed something in Leeds for young people to show that young people matter too, because there's a lot of stigma and discrimination around, you know, that young people don't have nothing to be depressed about, you know, they don't have mental health. And I remember from a personal experience, my dad used to say to me, what have you got to be depressed about? You know, there's a lot of pressure on society today for young people, you know, young carers, because, you know, parents can't look after themselves because parents, they don't have no support themselves. And so that would strive me more to help create change. So, like Emma, who spoke this morning, I also volunteer for the Marketplace as a volunteer hype member, and I also volunteer for a national charity called Young Minds. So mental health is important to me, and, you know, it's important to create change and just eradicate the stigma and discrimination, because, you know, even just coming here and speaking to you helps save another young person's life. That helps us, that encourages and strives our passion more to help young people.
So we all have, every ambassador has lived experience of mental health, and that is something that the CCG and the NHS really wanted. They wanted the young people's input through every step. So from everything that we post online, we have a board of young people that approve it. And the biggest thing for us was we didn't want clinical jargon. We wanted it to be friendly, we wanted it to be on trend in a way. We also wanted to get young people involved, so we've got a blogging site, so any topic, we're not really bothered on what, we don't have guidelines about what can be discussed. If someone wants to discuss being a young parent like I have, or how sport helped my anxiety, then we post it.
I did a blog about living with epilepsy, because epilepsy is a physical condition, but it's a hidden disability. So, you know, in high school, a kid went to me, who I went to primary school with. I remember when you was in primary school and you had a fitting class, and I thought you was dancing under the table, or someone called me an epileptic naughty word and told me to drop dead with my epilepsy. And we've written blogs about, and I'm currently writing a blog about cancer, which on the 17th of September this year I lost my dad to cancer. So, and I want to, you know, because a lot of, you know, we all have cancer, and it's just when it becomes active. So I want to kind of help, you know, encourage other people that you kind of pull through, you just take it day by day, and you kind of learn to live without something, even though it's gone, because it lives on in you.
And on the website, it isn't just for young people themselves, we also target parents and professionals. So we are a pinpointing service, so we list every service available in Leeds. So when young people access our site, they can type in something like self-esteem or anxiety, and services, blogs, common issues. We have a common issues page where we talk about eating disorders, self-image, the typical things that a lot of young people struggle with throughout this time.
We also have, as well as from the MindMate website, we also have we have MindMate Spa, which is MindMate single point of access, which is the referral services, which GPs can send young people or even access themselves to encourage young people to self-refer to services such as the Marketplace, CAMS, Bernardo's. And we also, in schools at the moment, which I think Leeds is one of the first things, but one of the first cities to do it, is we have MindMate lessons where kids from reception up to year 6 will do MindMate lessons and learn about their mental health and how to look after it and look for signs and triggers. And I went to a recent school, Pack Springs, which is in Bramley, and they are so centred on the young. They don't care just about how the kids look or how the school looks or the grades, but they have so many different ways to incorporate any traumas that the children are going through, which is absolutely fantastic. And we as ambassadors are working with the children and turning them into mini ambassadors. And we recently had a meeting with Hare Hills Primary, and the Year 6 ambassadors was doing work in the schools and teaming up with the children, and if they see any children in the playground being bullied or alone, they go up to them and they encourage them, and they help build the confidence, self-esteem. And we're trying to get more schools to do that, because if we can because a lot of kids, especially kids who don't fit in well, because maybe there's something going on in their home life, or they just don't fit in general. It's a great way to boost their self-esteem, and it gives them hope that it's not, that they're not alone, that there is someone there for them, no matter what. If there's no one there at home, there's always going to be there someone at school.
It's also a good initiative for the schools, because when they have been rolling out these lesson plans, and it is Key Stage 1 to Key Stage 4 now, and there is 66 lesson plans that have been put together, so when they've done these lesson plans and MindMate have visited the school and spoke with the children and got reviews on what worked, what didn't work, the school will be labelled MindMate friendly, and then they can further on and become MindMate Championship accredited if they do something for the local environment. So it's also spreading the message of mental health and also helping break down the stigma. And I think that's all we've got to say right now, so thank you.